Coach, first off, congrats on your 300th women's win. Give us your overall thoughts of the match today.
Oh, it was a good one, and we knew that St. Thomas was better than their record. They have lost so many close ones, and it's a young team with a new coaching staff. I think they're doing a great job. So we knew it was going to be a tough one. I wish we would have got the doubles point, but they made us earn everything that we earned today. So a good match overall.
I just want to start off first. 300th women's win. That's pretty amazing. Just how did you feel after getting that win?
Well, I guess that means that I'm old. I've been doing this a long time, so you're going to accumulate some wins doing it a long time. But yeah, having the last 10 years especially, we've just had really competitive, strong teams, and it's helped me, I guess, get there. And then obviously my wife has been my assistant the whole time, so it's her 300th win just as much as it is mine.
Yeah, and then you were just talking about you wish you guys had won that doubles point. How do you keep your guys' energy up when you lose kind of a close one like that going into singles?
Yeah, and we talk about that in between doubles and singles because it is a letdown. They had some motivation or some momentum going into singles too. So it's just regrouping and knowing that doubles is a set of no ad tennis, which is it can happen real fast, and you miss a couple shots here and there, and next thing you know the match is done. So we don't want to put too much stock into the doubles point. It's important, but we've done it before where we can respond and come out and do better in singles. So.
Yeah, and you guys did come out and you did do better. So what does that show about kind of the team that you guys have built? You have a lot of older girls who have been here for a while. What does that show kind of at the end of this season, getting a win like that?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's hopefully some confidence knowing that we can do it. We've done it before, but now that it's happened just now, it's going to help us moving forward, and just in the event that we do happen to lose a doubles point, that we can come out there. It's a resilient group. Sometimes it's great that they're competitive and they really want to win for Creighton University. That's great. It's just sometimes I think we grip a little too tightly, and but you can't fault them for the desire to achieve for the school.
Speaking of confidence, resilience, you guys have one more match before Big East. It's non-conference, but how do you continue to just keep that confidence up as you're going into these bigger matches, even though this one isn't a conference match that you're going into?
Yeah, it'll be nice because that's a senior day. Then we'll have to just come out, and it's not a D1 team, but they've got some quality players, so we're going to have to show up and be ready to play and win for our seniors on senior day. But I think we'll be ready. We'll have to practice some outdoors because the conference tournament will be outdoors on slower courts, much slower than these courts, so we'll have to get prepared for that.
Yeah, and then finally, just what was the best thing that you saw from the girls today, either like physically or mentally, that you want to continue when you're going into the Big East?
Well, we had to win some really close first sets after losing that doubles point, and just to be able to do that, knowing that we were a little tight and a little nervous, and having to stick through it and accept the challenge and just kind of weather the storm a little bit. I was impressed that we were able to do that, because that match could have gotten out of hand real quick.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. So during doubles, you were kind of down and then up again, and I know you lost it in a close one, but how important was it to make sure that you were keeping points short up at the net and kind of getting them to ending those points early so you were able to stay in the match?
Yeah, I just think the two of them, like when they got comfortable in the point and played longer points, we were usually in trouble. They would like get the ball out of our strike zone, and it was obviously hard. I think it was harder for us to like win those longer points, so I was trying to take any opportunity I got, and Val was doing the same, so we needed those, and we didn't make as many as we should have, but we tried.
Yeah, and then when you kind of come off a tough loss like that where it's really close, how do you keep your energy up going into a singles match?
Yeah, the good thing about doubles is it's not that much weight, so it's just 1 point, and yeah, it can really matter in like close matches like today's, but I think we did a great job of coming back and like letting that one go. I think tennis is about like letting go of the negatives as soon as you can, so you can bounce right back. So
speaking of that, in your singles match, I mean, you guys were also going really back and forth. How important was it to keep that like next point, like let's go 1 point at a time mentality when you're playing matches like that?
Yeah, my girl, she had a really big serve. She had like 2 first serves, so essentially she really relied on those, and in the first set I had a late break, and that's the only way I won the set. But in the second set, I think when I broke her early, I think that like really affected her because she was really riding, like relying on her serve. And so I was just hanging in there. I was just like, it's like weathering a storm, essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, just tried that.
And then she was really tall and kind of lean. So how did you kind of adjust so that you were able to get her like moving across the court and be able to win those points when she's so long?
Yeah, a big part of that is just like changing her return position. I think it's like if she's a big server, it's usually like you want to stand further back and get some time. And then I feel like after that, it's just like I don't think about who I'm playing. I'm just hitting a tennis ball, so I try to not think so much about who I'm playing and what she looks like, except I just like makes minor adjustments and then go from there.
And then do you just take that mentality into the second set? You know, you went 6-1, you kind of rode that momentum. Is that just kind of taking it as like, I'm just playing tennis here, it doesn't matter who I'm playing?
Yeah, I don't try to think too much. The less I think, the better. And also like after winning a first set, I always think when you start a new set, whether you lose or win the first set, the first game of the second set is like really, really essential, because that's you setting the tempo for the rest of the set. So I think those are crucial games. So yeah.
Okay.